What's up, good people? Mark Holmes here, and as always, I want to say thank you all for watching, commenting, subscribing, and being part of the Joe Boo Sports Report. Without you guys, as well as you ladies, you know that this literally does not work. Man, this is crazy. Um, I'm happy that every day that I have a day, every day when you get to be my age, soon to be 57 years old, every day is truly a blessing. And I am feeling blessed that I have this one, even with the aches and pains that I have. Um, Today was one of those days where Cowboys fans want their pound of flesh. And they are going for it with CeeDee Lamb. Man, CeeDee Lamb is getting lit up right now. They're going through all the numbers right now on CeeDee Lamb. Basically they're saying, CeeDee Lamb, first thing I saw was Brian Billinger, who put out the last two games of CeeDee Lamb, targeted 16 times, 3 receptions. I know he had 4 drops in the game this past week. So then they went through and they said the last time he had a 100-yard game was week number 8 when Cooper Rush was thrown to him. So maybe that's good news, that maybe Cooper Rush will be targeting him quite a bit. Then they went on yesterday and they were talking about receivers. Out of 87 eligible receivers, ranking separation, CeeDee Lamb was 67th. They went even further and said 100-yard games that CeeDee Lamb has had is a total of 5. See, here's the problem. The Cowboys are really the one to blame on this. And you're like, what are you talking about? No, just hear me out for a second. Jerry Jones is the hype machine, the hype man, who always gets us to believe in that we got the greatest of everything. And see, expectations are the building blocks of resentment. Listen to me when I say that. Expectations are the building blocks of resentment. When you think that somebody is going to do this, and they do this, even though it might be really good, you're disappointed because they're not doing this. Let me give you a better example. If I take on a job to build cabinets for somebody, and I say it's going to take 3 weeks to do it, and at 3 weeks I say I need another week to do them, but you said you're going to have them done in 3 weeks. Yeah, well, it took longer than I thought. Now all of a sudden, you're the ass. If I say it's going to take 5 weeks to do it, and I do it in 4, I'm a hero. It's taken the same amount of time, but the expectations were 5 weeks, you're done early. The other one, the expectations were 3 weeks, it was taking 4 weeks. The same outcome, same amount of work, it's just the expectations made you the ass. So here we are with the Joneses. And I think back to what Bill Parcells did. He knew that Tony Romo was good. He knew that Tony Romo was going to be the starter. He knew that he was a lot better than an undrafted rookie free agent. But he said, don't take out the anointment oil just yet. Don't let this guy get a big head and believe something that hasn't come to fruition yet. That way they keep even keeled. They keep being hungry and they keep fighting through it, as opposed to a guy that you say, you're the guy. You're the man. When you think that you're already the man, they think I'm the man. I ain't going to work as hard. Shoots. And then when adversity comes, then you're kind of like, but I'm the man. And see, this is the problem, because the Jones have done this and ruined players before. See, people don't remember Antonio Bryant. He got the 88 number. They started talking about you being the next 88, right? You don't remember that, though, do you? Crashed and burned. Randy Gregory. Oh man, we're gonna give Randy Gregory that 94. You know, he's just like Charles Haley. He wasn't anywhere near Charles Haley. Not anywhere near. But we anointed him and put the expectations of him being that guy. Now, I have to say it's just one game, but you looked at how relaxed he was in Colorado, and it may be because, you know, you smoke weed there legally and stuff. But he seemed like a different player without the microscope, the spotlight, and this whole I'm the heir apparent to a 5-time Super Bowl champion Hall of Famer. You know, as I sat there last week and seeing the Chipotle commercial with Michael Irvin, seeing Dez Bryant, and seeing Drew Pearson, there was CeeDee Lamb. CD ain't done anything to deserve to be anything there other than being anointed that guy. Dez Bryant doesn't have the Super Bowl hardware, but I believe he's got the most touchdown passes, or did Jason Witten pass that, in franchise history. Dez Bryant, like these other guys, were vocal leaders. Give me the damn ball. If you weren't performing, they're getting in your ass. They're being emotional out there. If you look at that, 3 things go together. One doesn't seem to go there together, at least not yet. In fact, when he came in, I believe he wanted the number 10, was it? He didn't know anything about the 88 and being part of the 88 club. See, this was Jerry Jones and his to sell jerseys, putting the expectations that this guy has to be the guy, and then getting rid of Amari Cooper and saying, oh, CD is a number 1. He might become a number 1, but we may have to face the fact that he may never be a number 1, and that he is going to need to be a guy who needs to have others around him to be successful. And there's no shame in that. We did great things with Alvin Harper, as long as we had a Michael Irvin. And so this is where we're at with this one. CD, of course, says, well, it's just week 1. Yeah. Here's the good news about it just being week 1. You ain't got nowhere to go but up. 12 targets, 2 receptions. You ain't got nowhere to go but up. And hopefully your offensive coordinator will help a brother out with better play calling. So I'm going to get in here and get ready to watch the Thursday night football game. And I'm debating on whether or not I feel like, actually, we're not. I'm kind of tired. Shoots. It's been a long day. A real long day. But I appreciate y'all. Really appreciate y'all.